Do you spend more time working than anything? Do you have close friendships but no close personal romantic relationship? Do you take long breaks from dating and tell the world you'd rather be alone? Join the crowd. Today, I'm telling the story of a new Love You client. Her name is Anna, and the revelation she had when we were talking last week. Let's get this started. I'm Marc, Katz, dating coach for smart, strong, successful women and your personal trainer for love. Welcome to the Love You podcast. Stay to the end of this video to learn why the quickest way to find love is to admit that you want to find love. When we're done, I'll let you know how you could apply to Love You to create a passionate relationship where you feel safe, heard, and understood. So last week I got an email on Facebook, and it was from a fan who wanted to share an article with me. And the header of the article said, half of all singles don't want a relationship or even a date. Now, that may be validating if you're in that half, but as a dating and relationship coach, I got to challenge you a little bit on this. So I dug deeper, because that's what we do here. I looked at the article, and then I looked at the Pew study that the article came from. And sure enough, this headline was nonsense masquerading as news, as if there's some secret truth that nobody's speaking, that most people want to be alone. They don't. You don't. We talk ourselves into, yeah, no, this is great. This is the life I want. Dating just creates compromise and complications, and I always end up feeling bad about myself. And we're anchoring off of a bad relationship. So we say, well, yeah, I'd rather be alone than to be in a bad relationship. This brings me to the story of my client, Anna. She left an impression on me because she's a beautiful 34-year-old woman. She's successful at work. She comes from a family where everybody's married. All their friends are having babies. And everyone in her world is giving her bad dating and relationship advice. And you know her story. You could identify with her story. She's works 40, 50 hours a week. She's devoted to taking a high-intensity morning boot camp class. That's her passion. When I ask her if she wants a family, here's what she says. Maybe. Right? That's her hedge. Maybe. And I detect a hint of fear in her. And so I probe a little bit further in our introductory conversation. I hear some sadness in her voice, and I challenge her gently. Do you want a husband and a family? If you don't, that's fine. Plenty of people are happy without it. But if you do want a husband and a family, you have to tell me, because my job is to get you what you want. I can't get you what you want unless you tell me what you want. And she replies, softly, meekly, I do, but if it doesn't happen, I just want to be content with what I have. Again, this is her rationalization. This is her way of coping in the world. So I point out, not that she should disown her rich, full single life that she's built up and be miserable in it. That's not the moral of the story. But rather, she set the bar so low that she's never going to clear it. If she just says, yeah, no, this is fine. Not being in love, not having a man, not having a partner, not having the family that I always dreamed about, and she stays there, well, that's what she's going to get. If you want to be a lawyer, but you're afraid you're never going to be a lawyer because law school is hard, it's expensive, you don't want to spend 2,000 billable hours, for the first few years as an associate, whatever your story is, well, you'll never achieve your goal. Right? If you don't start with taking your LSAT and going to law school and taking a summer internship and passing the bar exam, that's fine. The world doesn't necessarily need more lawyers, but you're never going to become one if that's your dream. Can you be content at another job because becoming a lawyer is hard? Sure. But if you wanted to become a lawyer, and the only reason you're not one is because you're afraid to fail, it's wasted your life. And that's when Anna's tears come. She's so afraid of admitting what her heart wants, so afraid of wishing for a husband out loud, admitting to me what's deepest in her heart, that she won't even tell her friends, that she doesn't admit to herself. So afraid of looking weak, so afraid of being vulnerable, so afraid of failing, getting rejected, not achieving her goal, that she makes absolutely no progress towards the actual goal that she wants, paralyzed by fear. So sure enough, Anna admits to me on our Zoom call before we enrolled her in Love You that at age 34, she's never had a relationship. And since you know from the Love You podcast that dating and relationships aren't an accident, but a skill, you could see that it would be hard to get much practice, experience, or confidence in this aspect of your life, right? To be able to date and marry if you've never done so before. You spend 0 hours a week doing the thing that's going to get you your goal, right? You spend 50 hours a week working to put a roof over your head and get all the things you want. 0 looking for love, understanding love, improving yourself, looking into your blind spots, challenging yourself to be proactive and fix your picker. This is not brain surgery. I give a ton of stuff away for free in this podcast, on my blog, my newsletter. Carve out a half hour a day to date online. Take Love You for a half hour a week to learn. Show up on weekly coaching calls with other smart women who have everything but the man. And you too can turn your life around and get the man of your dreams. So Anna joined Love You because we broke through and she admitted to herself and to me that she wants a husband and a family. So I'm going to give you a hypothetical before we end this video, and I want you to think about this. You could spend the rest of your life alone, or you could spend the rest of your life with someone who loves you, takes care of you, and treats you well. Which would it be? Virtually nobody on earth says, I'd rather be alone. Would you rather be alone than have someone who really loves you unconditionally? I don't think so. So if you are alone, but you don't want to be alone, ask yourself, what do you want? What are you doing right now to get it? If you haven't applied to Love You yet, this is your time. My name is Marc Katz. Thank you for tuning into the Love You podcast. For more episodes like this on YouTube, click the subscribe button, ring the bell, choose all to ensure you get notified whenever new content comes out. If you're listening to the audio podcast, please scroll down below to leave an honest review on Apple. More reviews equals more awareness of the Love You podcast and more love in the world. And if you're interested in Love You, click on the link below to apply. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.